What is up, everybody? What's going on? What is going on? Looks like Reckless wasn't here. He said he'll catch me on his way home. When he gets home, what's going on, Reckless? Stardust. Donna, how are you? Fuzzy, I know, bro. I know. Insane numbers right now. Insane. Insane numbers. What's going on, everybody? How are we tonight? David Carlisle, how you doing, buddy? Melissa, how are you? Ethan, what's going on? I know gold's crazy. Silver's crazy right now. Things are going nuts. Things are going nuts. It is crazy right now. So in a bit here, I'm going to do a bit of a mail call. I got some stuff in from some people. Making Angels, nice. What's going on, Nick? Yeah, no, I talked to 3D Woodworks today, bro. David Carlisle, or Terry Carlisle, what's going on? But yes, Fuzzy Balls, you are right. Gold is almost up 6. I know, man. I know, bro. I know. Gold is on a tear. I told you guys it was. I mentioned it on a tear. I think silver's going to end around $200 an ounce. I think gold's going to end around $6,800 by the end of the year, you guys. We're talking huge numbers. Let's change this to all chat. So you guys, we got a bit of a mail call today too. But we'll wait a little bit and I'll show you guys what I got in from people. Yeah, see, that's what I'm predicting. For a little bit, but then it's going to go up and it's going to climb and climb. But we very well could be about it is, man. You can't predict what's going on right now. No matter how smart you think you are, you can't predict what's going on right now. You predict it? So did you guys see I was fishing with luminaries yesterday? Did you guys see that post? I will give you a savior of Derek the Duck. Hey Lumi. So yeah, you guys, I was fishing with luminaries yesterday. She's right there, Luminary Shines, or Luminaries Shine. I was fishing with her yesterday. We posted, she ran a live yesterday of us fishing. You guys should go check it out. We didn't catch any fish. But a lady came walking by and she said that there was a duck stuck on some fishing line over in the pond. And I went water, which was freezing cold, and saved a duck. And that does deserve a ping. Meeting is in session. Talk to commence. But I saved a duck yesterday, you guys. I saved a duck that had some fishing line wrapped around its neck. Luminary shine there. We were able to get the fishing line off of his neck while she was holding him, and we were able to get him freed. And hypothermia when we were done, so that's a benefit too, because that is John. But yeah, if you watch her live that she did yesterday, if you watch her live, uh, it was what any person would have done. You were getting ready to go into, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I saved a duck yesterday. He had fishing line wrapped around his neck, and when he was trying to fly away, he could only get about 6 inches off the water, and then you would see him land really quick because something was pulling him back. But that water, like I did dress appropriately yesterday, so I had 2 pairs of pants on. I was layered, so I took my socks and shoes off, took off 1 pair of pants, took off a couple layers of shirts, and went into the water and saved the duck. And when he got freed, he flew away like it was awesome. He flew. I'm a huge fractional fan as it is. Gold, not fractional silver. If I stack institutional. Now I have silver. Don't get me wrong. I got half ounces, quarter ounces, 1 grammers, but I don't stack it normally. But you guys should make sure that you go check out that short and subscribe to Luminaries. She is an excellent fisherman. She knows her stuff. So you guys should check her out. Check out her live. She's always time. But fishing's fishing. You don't always catch her fishing, you know. But she does pretty good most of the time. She does a lot of shorts on things she catches. She caught a 7.5 foot sturgeon, guys. Now you got to know how to fish to be able to land a fish that big. But yeah, so make sure you go over, you check her out, sub her up, and follow. Now to learn about Miss Aloha, thank you. I appreciate you for being there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad I saved the duck too. He wouldn't have made it all night long. I was going breaks without talking, John. Is that might be what's going on? Sorry about that. I was reading chat, and I'm in the middle of a safety meeting. So I did get some mail in, you guys. My uncle used to get fishing. Laugh out loud. I learned it from him. Fishing's. I like to fish. But yesterday I didn't catch a fish, but I did save a duck. So that's something. But I got some mail in. So I got something here. If you see what that is, do you see the footprints? Those are little feet. I got me some little foot swag. Got a little foot poker chip. It says life is like a wiener. Sometimes it gets hard for no reason. So cool poker chip. Got some stickers. I heard one of these glows in the dark, and I believe it's this one. Or it could be this one. I'm not sure. I'll find out soon enough. So I got some cool got some Littlefoot swag. Which is always awesome when you get swag from Littlefoot or anybody else. Beginning. So my brother Cartier Silver. I asked him when he was pouring these to save this one for me. And he did. These are some silver buttons he was pouring. This one here is 1.45 troy ounces. It's a muffin top. And he was my secret Santa, so he sent me this one for my secret Santa. It's a 1 ounce button. That's just silver. That's silver. He sent me some stickers. I got some of his new stickers. These are nice. What's going on, Reckless? Thanks for coming by. Sent me some of his new stickers, so I'm going to put this up. That's definitely going to represent on the board. I think those stickers are bad. They're nice. They're sick. I don't think Cartier is in here. Oh, he has the bear head done. Awesome. But he sent me some big ones and little ones. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. I was trying to save myself from possibly getting hypothermia by trying to latch onto that line he was on, but at one point it was like, just fucking go in and get him, so I did. But thanks, bro. I appreciate you. So I got some stickers, some swag from Cartier, so I got to make sure I get that up. And I haven't shown you guys this yet. I won this from being on her channel subscriber giveaway. I won this. It's a 1 ounce pour, silver pour. That's for Bob's 500 giveaway. So I got that from there. And that was poured by Metally Corrupted. So I got some stickers, some swag. Here's a poker chip from Metally. Oh, that's awesome, Melissa. Thank you. It is always a good night being with the Stackers. So I got a poker chip from Metally Corrupted. I got one of Bob's older stickers. I have one up already. Up there. But I'll put this one underneath it as well. So we got double school going. I got some Metally Corrupted stickers. That one's pretty cool. I got this one, which is the one I'm going to put up on the board. That one's sick. And Bob sent me one of his new. It's pretty cool. Now I've got Bob represented up on the board already. Up there next to Troubled One. But I'm going to get a. I'm going to find a spot on the board for this piece. That's a gem. So yeah, new pieces from Bob and some love from Metally Corrupted, which I have yet to have any of his stuff. So got some swag from him. Love the channel for. You know, from B&B. Love my pours from Cartier. So Cartier is my boy, you guys. I don't know if you know this or not. We both started our channels within weeks of each other. He's the first person I had my cell phone number off of YouTube, and we've known each other since pretty much the beginning of our channels. Hey Bryce, that's awesome that you've done what you've done. Now, so my stack is my savings account, right? And my savings account has it has 4x'd, not almost. With today's prices, my savings account has 4x'd. With just the silver value. Fuzzy Balls, I thought I was sub to you already, but you guys make sure that you sub Fuzzy Balls. Everybody needs to sub each other. That's why I make you all blue, so you guys can all each other stuff and sub, because that's the only way small channels grow effectively. I don't. Was digging through and I thought I had some liberties in these things, but they're not. They're half ouncers. I didn't realize it at the time. They're silver, don't get me wrong, but I'm misled on my own part. But silver, holy crap, you guys. What is going on? I know what's going on. You guys should know what's going on too. I can honestly tell you that the monetary reset is around the corner. They gotta revalue a whole bunch of stuff. Also, there's an AI pop people aren't realizing either. I stay as humble as possible, buddy. Saw another channel today. Another bigger channel. Like 13,000 subs talking about stacking copper. Well, Fuzzy Balls, you should email me so we can swap numbers. Yeah, Nick, good pickup, buddy. I can't click on that. If I click on that or do anything with that right now, Fuzzy Balls, I won't be able, I'll lose you. I'll lose chat. It will log me off. So you got to email me, buddy. Understood. I understand. I get it, bro. I get it. But I'm gonna tell something now, and I've been talking about it. You guys gotta start listening. Even though there's an abundance of it, that does not mean they won't do what they need to do to make it so it trades at a higher value. That does not mean that. They won't. So there is all kinds of stuff they're in the process of doing. I'm not saying that's going to happen right now, but why not have it and getting it for pretty cheap? So just if you can get it, get it. But I don't stack it. I get it for free. So if it's free, put it aside. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Cat, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Ethan, copper is pretty. It's probably one of the prettiest of the metals. And I love silver. I mean, I love silver. Like, silver is my mistress. You know, but copper is, it really is. And when it's done right, it's beautiful. It really is, you guys. It pops in every angle. The reverse proofs I have just light up. And they didn't cost me anything. And they're 5 ounces of. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing, Ethan. What's going on, broke? You're getting copper for free. Why would you not put it somewhere? You know what I mean? That's not going to hurt you. And if you've got the room to put it somewhere, why not? Like, he sent me this. Am I going to get rid of it? No. It's a pound of 0.99 fine copper. You know, it's nothing special, but it's a pound of pure copper. I like it. It's definitely a keepsake. It's given to me, you know, but, and this is my piece to date in one solid piece. But I got 7-ounce rounds down there, you know, 3 of them are proofs, 4 of them are colorized. But if you get it for free and you got the space for it, then I put it aside, right, Ethan? What's it going to hurt? Just got to make sure you capsulize your stuff because moisture at all will make it start to oxidize. Donna, silver is a mistress and gold will cheat with. Ha ha ha. Nah. That's funny. Or the even. No cheating status here. The thing just rings so nice, don't it? Whew. Almost lost it. $1,200 almost hit the floor. Oh no, $1,120. I actually didn't even think about pinging it until Broke Stacker brought it up one day, I believe, in my chat. It comes around, I gotta send some stuff off to Broke Stacker. You know, gold is heavy. I don't think people realize how heavy it is. Like these tiny little nugs are substantial. When you grab a pebble that size, you can't even feel it. But the fact that it's gold, you can like feel the weight of it. You stack silver chopsticks? Hey man, if they're 9.99, fine, that's cool. Smelter don't care what style it is in when they buy it from you. You've only ever held a 1/10 ounce AGE, broke? Well, fortunately for you, this will be twice as heavy as that pretty much when it's done. But having a quarter ounce in your hand or a half ounce or a 1 ounce, because they're small in comparison because of the density. Nah, it's all right, John. It's there. Come on, Eli. See, the benefit to that, broke, is you can build up. And with the silver price being what it is here, dude, just trade some silver in. Do the GSR. Work the GSR. Walk in the door and trade some silver in, bro. I mean, what is it going to be cost you? Like 50 ounces of silver to walk out with an AGE? Do it. That is a great deal. Jump on it. I'm surprised you don't have content about it already. You stack silver hairpins as well, huh? Brooke, I mean, I'm sure you're going to do the right thing, right? I don't stack 1 ouncers because when I want to negotiate it, I want to be able to have more freedom than having to negotiate a full 1 ounce piece. That's me. Um, so for me, I stack fractional. No, and I promote stacking fractional. Do 1 ounce of silver for one gold maple leaf. Hey, you guys, listen. If this is your time, then it's your time. If you want to hold, then hold. But honestly, like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, and nobody can fault you for doing it because 45-1 right now or 51-1 right now. Those are good numbers, you guys. Only when it gets sold, Ethan. Only when it gets sold. And that's if there's a cash transaction. If there's a wire transfer or a check, there is no additional tax form needed, my friend. Just to let you know. I get you, bro, and I would anticipate that too. I was getting ready to trade some silver for gold the other day too. Okay, but I turned around and drove away. So I can honestly tell you that I did not do that. What I can tell you is that what if gold shoots up and the GSR goes back up to 60? So keep in mind, you guys, silver does have room to move, but that doesn't mean that gold isn't going to move at the same time. And if gold moves at the same time or faster, even though silver's got room to move, doesn't mean that that's going to be the time. We could be sitting on that waiting for 35 to 1 for a minute. So for me, what I'm going to do is I've thought about it. I've talked to other people. I've listened to other people's methods, and for me, buy down is going to be the way to go. That way, I'm not hurt in any direction. I'm still getting it done, and I'm still way ahead than I ever thought I was going to be. So, you guys, my X since I bought it, okay? For what I've got invested, it's 4x, right? How could I go wrong? You know, I'm already past the number that I said I would trade it in at, so anything at this point is all just gravy because it's what my stacking plan was. So I'm going to do it down in stages. I'm going to do a little here, a little here, until I get down to the point where silver stack back up and then do it all over again. So, but that's me. That's what I'm going to do. It just makes sense for me to do it because I'm already ahead at this point. And so anything that I get better at, or even if it gets to 33 to 1, I'm going to be even more ahead than I am already anticipating. So I'm doing pretty good. JC Coin, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, see, 51 was people's goal. And are you still holding it now? Playing ratios is gambling. Oh, that's awesome, Alyssa. That is awesome. Did you make a short about it? You sweared. You swapped, as in you changed, or you did swap. You did do it at 50 to 1. Well, see, that's it. The whole thing about it is having a goal and sticking to it. If your goal was 50 to 1, then you swap. Oh, that's cool, Melissa. That's awesome. And playing the ratios is gambling. So I mean, listen, ultimately, if you're going to play the ratios and you think the ratio is going to get to 3 to 1, right? Then you should be trading in your gold for silver. Yes, I feel you, bro. I feel you. See, that's the whole thing is I'm way ahead of what I ever thought I was going to be at. So if I dish a little here and I dish a little there, oh, that's awesome, bro. There could be. Oh, right, because other people are going to see the same thing. Futures are different. Yeah, I see. I honestly, $10,000 gold in a year or two is not out of the question. And since silver is consumed, you would think that it would go faster. 5555. Holy smokes! I completely believe that too. I don't know about it or more, but I do know that gold is undervalued or it's overvalued, and I know silver is way undervalued based on its consumption. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. That is the thing is you don't make money unless you sell. You could have 150 ounces of gold right now, but unless you sell it, all it is 150 ounces of gold. You know, so silver being the same thing. Gold is more stable. I get it. I know gold is more stable. That makes sense. It's been more stable for years. But keep in mind, gold swings are a lot bigger because gold is valued a lot higher, right? So the swings aren't as devastating as silver's were. Now silver is into the $100 mark, so it's going to make it so you're going to see swings of like $7, $8 an ounce, like used to when it was $25 an ounce and a dollar. So it's just the more the value, the bigger the swings. But they're both on the rise right now. They're both screaming up, and that makes sense, you know, because of what's going on in the world and this monetary reset that's about to happen. Silver at 118 on Comex. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. What's going on, Lady Blaze? Rick, that's pretty high up there, buddy. I know my paper passed. That is crazy, isn't it? Yeah, see, GSR is 47-1. Who wouldn't want to take advantage of that? I mean, right now I can take 14 ounces of silver, 13 ounces of silver to my dealer and walk out with a quarter ounce of gold. Smurfing coming. My paper passed. I bought silver at 30 and 90 in the same year. A 10K gold mobile gas pen stick pin I purchased years ago for about $35, 3 grams. Dug it out just now. Nice. Striker Halo gold to Bitcoin price. Hopefully, yeah. I'm not a crypto guy, but yeah, if that's what you're into. That's right. Keep stacking. I found some of my old deal of a week papers, $25 silver. Perhaps I'll do a short on it. I would. $25 an ounce silver? Yeah, I remember those days. I was buying silver then. Yeah, see, there you go, you guys. You're finding all kinds of gold that you had. Got to go. You'll have a great night. Later, broke. We'll never see $75 again, let alone 25. Sure it is. Nobody said 20. Nobody said silver is going to 25. You said you found a paper that said it was 25. Some of my old deal of the week papers. know me better than that. Do you actually think I'd ever say $25 silver? Come on now. You're okay, bro. Don't worry about it. Did you buy it, My Paper Pass? Fishing with JBT. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. How you doing? Let's get you smurfed up. You were outbid. Bummer. I know it's a big dream. Trust me. But at this point, any dip's going to be a good one. You know what? I will look, Nick. I will look. Fuzzy balls. If you see people that are talking about that, man, they are definitely smoking better stuff than I can find. Good evening, Bear. How you doing? One night in Bangkok does make a hard man humble. I'm doing great, Bear. Thank you for asking. They're at 132. Well, that's interesting. I was humbled just by a pond, you guys. It was freezing. That thing. I was fishing with Luminaries Fishing, and barely, but I was fishing with Luminaries Fishing, and there was a duck stuck in the water with some fishing line wrapped around its neck. So I jumped in, or I didn't jump in. I went in the water and I got it. It was pretty cold. My feet were freezing. I couldn't feel my toes when I was walking back to my car. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? When I got to him and I grabbed him and cut the line from the water, he had it wrapped around his neck still. And she grabbed him, and then we were able to neck. And with that, he flew away. But the water was really cold. I went above my waist deep, and my feet were freezing. Luckily, I brought two pairs of pants and a layered shirt, so when I got back on shore, I just took my clothes off and put dry ones on. But yeah, it was a it was a good day. Didn't catch any fish, but free the duck, and that was super cool. It's pretty cool when I grabbed him, he put his hand in my hand and just kind of relaxed and let me unwrap him. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that was exciting. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Saint Nick has watchful eye on it tonight. Yeah, he is. Bob does have an eye on Rhonda. He's making sure she keeps in line. Hi, everyone. 500 rounds, pretty sick. Right before he spun, I was like, "Come on, come on!" And I won it. And they were like, "Dude, we heard you say, come on." Manifesting right there. It was pretty cool. Um, you need to find an investment caster. That's what mine is. It's called investment casters. Yeah, I like this brass piece. I asked him I gave him 20 ounces of the copper to pour it in copper. He's like, fuck that, I'm gonna pour it in brass. So yeah, I enjoy that round too. But I do have a bunch of pours. I got quite a bit of street cred now. You know, these are just simple, but I love them. And they're heavy, you guys. Yeah, I like the buttons. Yeah, no, it is cool, Melissa. I just about anything he pours is solid. You know, I love his work. I have so much stuff poured by him, or I've had so much stuff poured by him. I love Cardier's work. He finished the sea turtle. Did you guys see the post? So the sea turtle is done, and it's going to sit in that copper coral. So that means that Rhonda and Bob are going to have to find new places to lay down or sit. So I can't wait for it to get it here because it's going to lock into that channel right there. And it's going to be a silver sea turtle swimming over copper coral. It's going to be sick. I can't wait for it to get here. It was cool watching him pour the claw, wasn't it? He's really good at what he does, you guys. Later, Bear. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I bet it does, bro. It does. All right, you guys. Humble's food is around the corner. I'm going to go. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm quiet. I'm waiting for my food to get here. Stuart, thanks for popping in. Melissa, Lady Blaze. Let's see here. Bear, Saint Nick, Donna, all you guys. Let's see here. Fuzzy Balls, My Paper Past, T. Who else was here? Brother. Let's see here. Who else? Ethan, thanks for stopping by. John, appreciate you being here. Catcom, all you guys. You guys all rock. I'm going to get some food and get some sleep. I will see you all tomorrow, you guys. I appreciate you all for being here. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you all later. Thanks, Stuart. I appreciate you. Later, Rick.